Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CueSports presentation of the 41st Annual BCAPL National Championships in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. You're joined by the cornerman, Freddie Agnier, and yours truly, George Teachea. What do we got here, Freddie?
Well, it is the finals of the Scotch Doubles Platinum Division of the BCAPL 2017 National Championship. Same players, Doug Whaley and Leslie Bernardi had the hot seat. Tyler Styer and Bonnie Hunkins have to beat them twice. They just, Bonnie and Tyler just beat them in the first set, race to 5. So they've got to do it again. So technically this is a one-loss match. Therefore, it's now a race to 4 for the national championship for the Scotch Doubles Platinum. Doug again won the lag. So he's racking up and we'll do it again.
Well, these two teams just met up as for the first set of the double dip here. And Tyler Styer and Bonnie Hunkins won that 5-0. Now we're in the final match. Difference of $600. The loser settles for $1,200. And second place, the winner, takes the $1,800 first prize money. We
Doug,
are at, go ahead.
I was going to say Doug Whaley and his partner Leslie Bernardi out of Concord, California. That's in the San Francisco Bay Area, about 30 miles out of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
They've been playing around each other, whether teammates or Scotch or just know each other, 15 to 20 years in the San Ramon area.
This must be a good feather in their cap to get to the finals of the Scotch Doubles of the BCA Nationals.
Yeah, it looks like Leslie's actually placed pretty high here last year.
Oh, okay.
Last year, 3rd place last year with a different partner. So she's the experienced one, I think, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Dry break.
Dry break. Tyler, good look at Tyler.
Yep.
Taking a look at this rack.
Tyler and Bonnie from Waukesha,
Wisconsin. Waukesha, Wisconsin. I like saying that. Waukesha. Waukesha.
Waukesan.
Uh-huh.
My apologies to that area.
Your apologies to that area. We're just having fun. It's all in good nature. Never been there. I would imagine is that close to Madison, do you know? Never heard of it.
It's a big state.
Wisconsin's kind of land of lakes. Is that what that is?
That's Minneapolis,
Minnesota.
We'll keep on going. It's the land of beer.
Okay.
There
Wisconsin. What is Wisconsin?
Good. You know, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, land of Harley Davidson.
Schlitz.
Land of Schlitz. Wow, you're going the other way there. Land
Harley
of
Davidson.
Miller.
Oh, the Sturgis is coming up.
Sturgis, there you go.
Well, Tyler's going to start cutting this 3-ball and go to work on this rack. Meanwhile, the 41st Annual BCA National Championships
are
sponsored by
I can see some there.
Omega Billirds, Cyclop Balls, Viking Cues, Kamui,
Tips.
Predator Chalk,
Simonis
Cloth, and Diamond Products.
As well as the host location, the Rio All Suites Casino and Hotel. That was an interesting first shot that Tyler shot. Both balls are pretty open. If I had a choice, it'd be solids, but both balls are fairly open as long as the 7-ball goes someplace. Tickled the ball, and the cue ball laid to rest right next to the 6-ball, the hanging lime green ball.
So would you call that 6-ball a hanger?
It's hanging, all right.
And there's a good shot. That was a good shot of them as they were conferencing.
Conferencing?
Conferencing. Yes. He wants to take a look at that. He's going to go away from this. Going to call a ref for that? Apparently not.
Okay. This is actually Bonnie and Tyler's first time playing together. Doing pretty well if they win the Platinum Division.
Well,
they got a shot at it.
of the two, as you can see by the 41%, 59% on your screen there, they have the higher Fargo average. He's got a 710 and she's got a 530.
Well, she's left Tyler with a little bit of a blood tester here. I think he can shoot the 1 ball or the 4 ball. Be interesting what he chooses here. I think the 1 ball passes the 14. But
looks like it does. Oh yeah, all day.
Yes.
Oh yeah, all day. Meanwhile, their opponents Doug and Leslie is at 643 and 539
respectively.
And they had the hot seat.
Yes, and Tyler and Bonnie lost early their first actual match. They had a bye in the first, and then
yeah, they had a bye and then lost their first match, and came through the losers bracket.
The
roared through
the one loss.
The one loss side. That's
There are no
that's
losers
right. There
here.
are no losers here. That's right. Sorry about that. The one loss side.
Both these two guys are going to come home with money and championship places.
Perfect example of being on the loser side, as people like to say, as I just said. And that's actually one of the first times I've said it. I usually say one loss side. And the excuse I make as why not to call them losers is the fact that just because they're on the one loss side, they're still in contention to win the match or the tournament. And this is a great example of that because guess what? They lost they had a bye and they lost their first match, and they roared through the one loss side.
And here
they are playing one match for the whole thing, a race to 4. Now, why are we at a race to 4 instead of a race to 5?
Because they both technically have one loss.
Oh, so it's on the one loss. So the one loss side is a race to 4, and the winner side is a race to 5. Gotcha.
That's just how they're doing it here, and
answers your question. Answers my silly question. What the heck?
The 8 ball doesn't favor anybody. Doesn't favor the stripes because it's tough to get anywhere. In the end, it'll go down table or up table, I should say, back up table.
I think it'll be nice to watch these guys maneuver through this rack.
All right.
Is she going rail first or straight in?
Straight in, maybe? Well, I guess the 9 ball is the one that answers that, right? Straight in the pocket. Interesting that if the 8 ball went up table, I may have thought about having the 14 as the key ball, but he's probably going to hit it now. He has to. This is the only place it can go, and it can only camp
go
for the
up
other.
Table, but they're going to have to play really good shape to get there.
Right. So now once he clears his 14, there are no more balls down table to shoot the 8 ball back up table to the head of the table.
Well, I'll tell
or
you,
somewhere up there.
Your suggestion there to move that 8 ball is a very good one, because if he pockets this ball and just bumps the 8 so it goes in the corner,
the 11
he's going to have perfect shape on the 11. And hello, first rack goes to us.
Don't hit the 7. You got to hit the 8.
He did.
Perfecto. Don't get trapped.
He's okay.
He's okay.
They're okay.
He's okay. That was pretty good.
Well, then give him a well done.
Well done. Well done. That's right. I should have given the positive on the fantastic shot in the 8 ball.
I don't like my stakes well done.
She doesn't have to move this ball. Oh, she needed to. I think she needed to get a little bit over
there.
50-yard line and everything.
Well, you know what I see here is right with that little shot right there, she created a little bit of a problem. He's got a steep angle on the 9, a steep angle on the 12, and the cue ball now has to run through traffic.
All right. Let's see how Doug gets out of this jam. Maybe go into the 5 if he's thick enough on the 9.
If he hits it full,
Boom.
he's not. He's gonna have to. Oh, he's
Boom.
tree-topped.
Oh, tree-top.
Tree-topped her for the 14.
The 14 on the side. That's a little unfortunate there. She was going to have at least a little bit better without the 5 there, but
well, see, right there.
All she can do is roll this one.
That was created by the angle for the 9.
Right.
It made them run the cue ball, and anytime you're running the cue ball in traffic, bad stuff can happen. Good stuff can happen too, but it's usually not very good. It's usually bad.
She's got to hit this all the way forward, I think.
She hit this really nice. A good recovery.
Good recovery.
Good recovery here. And now he's got to maneuver around the 5 deuce as he cuts this ball in the corner
You
pocket.
see what I did there, George? I was trying to take a look to outside Doug's right shoulder on the monitor. I couldn't get around his shoulder.
I wasn't watching you. I was looking at the monitor.
This was a good
nice
shot. Good
Nice shot.
good tickle on the 5, and really Leslie should just
Now she
put
just-
all her effort into making this ball.
Mhm. And she's got sideboards, doesn't she? No, it's too far out.
Too far out. Good
Made it.
shot.
Nice shot.
And that's a nice out.
And that's a nice way to start this final set.
Yeah, considering they got
Yeah.
bageled in the first
Yeah,
set.
they didn't make one a game.
Now they can forget about that. And
Little high five.
Doug gives the victory dance and doesn't realize that he was on the stream. So
Did you do a little jig? I missed it. I missed it.
He did. And
Oh,
now
good.
The good news about it is it's recorded and out there for for forever, so we can take it.
Is this called the Dougie jig?
We're going to call it that.
Okay.
The Dougie jig. You heard it here first. This will get back to.
See if he does it every game. He
There
win.
you go. That's right.
That'd be kind of cool.
They're going to do some editing and replay it over and over again at Crown Billiards, where Doug Whaley and Leslie Bernardi play out of.
Maybe they'll put it on the BCA highlights.
Oh, yeah. I like that even better.
Yeah. To show people that you do have and can have fun
That's right.
at the BCA National Championships in Las Vegas. You know, this year
That's right.
they've flanked the Nationals with the 10-ball U.S. Open and the 8-ball U.S. Open. We just finished the 10-ball U.S. Open last week, the first 3 days of the week. And Saturday, Sunday, Monday, this coming Saturday, Sunday, Monday, is the U.S.
Open
Open
8-ball.
8-ball Championship.
So come on down, and we'll have that on the pay-per-view stream next week.
But come on down to Griff's. Don't come down to the Rio.
That's correct.
We'll be at Griff's
once again,
Friday night.
this one was somewhere in the range of monstrous breaks, and the cue ball got kissed in.
And the reason for that is the public has asked many, many, many times to hold the U.S. Open tournaments on the 9-foot tables, and
There you go.
ask and you receive.
Well, Dougie's got a chance for another Dougie jig. He plays
Another little run out, you mean? Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Little run out?
Because of the 14 ball, the 2 ball, the solid's probably the is favored just slightly. Not much, but just slightly.
They're conferring to see what exactly they want to do and which direction they want to go.
Because once you commit to running out here, you have to go all the way out. You know, he'll play the 2 ball. If he plays the 2 ball and the 3 ball, they're committing to go all the way out. Because the 3 ball is the only ball that really creates
Helps them.
Right for the 14.
And he gave her a nice little angle to go up table for those 4 balls in the set, 5 balls in the center of the table.
If you could choose the most difficult ball up there, I think it'd be the 6 ball. So you play for it right now.
Si, senor. Just barely go by the. Well, actually not. I'd probably play to get straight in on the 4, stop it, play the 6, the 5, and then just make your way around those last 3 balls.
If the 6 goes in the side, then that's a good option.
If it doesn't, I would try to get shape on it right now. And if you don't get shape on it, your insurance is either the 5 or the 7.
That's the way the analysis goes. See what she does.
Just barely get by the 10 so you can see the 6. Went
She's hitting it way
too
there.
far.
Unless the 6 goes in the side, now it's the stop shot on the 4 ball.
He could shoot the 5.
He's got to just take a look
He
at
could
the
shoot
6.
the 5 and come over, bump the 10.
He's staring at the 6, so if he likes the 6 on the side, he'll stop shot. Stop shot with a crawl forward. Stun follows. If not, he'll look at the 5.
He can come off that rail. He's got balls on both sides of the table to play shape on. He's playing the 4.
Yes, 4 ball, stunning for the 5, somewhere up there. He's shaking his head a bit because I think he wanted to just stun follow.
He fell forward, yeah. I think so. I think he was right. You're right.
And I wonder if he said to her, hey, shoot the 5 off the 10. She's not looking at it.
Well, the whole thing about it is if she shoots the 5, the 7 can be shot next, And that would try to get him to the 6th ball. But, you know, the longer they leave that 6th ball there,
the longer it's going to be.
They're going to have some problems.
Right. And of course,
They're
they
going to run into
can
problems.
make it, but the 10 ball just covers a lot of the area that they need to be.
You know, sometimes these balls have spherical gravity, and they end up right behind them.
Right.
I'm making up words, folks. I'd never heard the word spherical before. I made it up a few days ago.
Well.
Well, actually, this isn't all bad. He could shoot the 1 ball here. Then, well, the thing is, she'll have to shoot the 7 and get position on the 6. And that's what he's doing.
That's what he's going to do. The toughest ball on the table is going to be the last ball.
They saved it for last. Instead of being first, they saved it for last. I think they tried to. They took a couple swings at it.
They did. So they did recognize it. He certainly recognized it off the 4 ball. Came a little bit long. That's going to not be easy for her.
I would have preferred to play shape for the side pocket and come for the 6th ball.
Let's see what she does here. I think that if you crawl forward on this one, he's gonna have options off the 10.
Yeah.
Very interesting. These two had the hot seat.
They're going to scramble the last part of the rack.
They are.
This is going to be a scramble.
I think he's going to tell her to follow as far as you can, but not behind the 9.
And the problem here is if he shoots it in the side, he's coming off the rail, and he's got to shoot it so soft that he has to stay there on that side to play the 8 ball. Oh.
So yeah, follow as far as you can without getting on the 9.
That's perfect. Just don't get behind the 10 here.
Right. He may play it off the 10.
Does he go off the 10? Well, then his cue ball is going to track away from the 8. It's going to track across the table.
This is going to be.
He's going straight in.
Straight in.
He has to go straight in because if he plays it off the 10, he's got to hit it hard enough, and the cue ball is going to track across the 8.
If he can stop it there, he probably will. I don't know if he's going to go forward. I don't know how straight that was. It looked like he was.
It looks like he's pretty straight.
Yeah,
he's going to use some draw. He'll use a little bit of draw.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to. He doesn't want to leave her on the rail.
No. So is it a little bit of pace here, you think? Not much.
Just
but
enough
just
to not get behind the 10.
Yeah. This is a tough shot. They left themselves a tough shot.
And this that was the tough ball from the moment that they put the cue ball down.
And they're in this position because they chose to leave the toughest shot to get on for last.
Right.
Even though they tried. So
they did try.
They did
try. I think he's going to make this and get her on that 8 ball. Because you can't scratch from when you're shooting the 8 ball. This 14 prevents that.
You know, now he's looking to shoot it off the 10.
You got to look all the options. I think shooting off the 10 makes that ball pocket big.
Yeah. Let's see what happens to the cue ball when you shoot it off the 10. I guess, if he does it with just medium speed and trust himself, he'll be okay.
I think that's it.
But most people, when they shoot a ball off another one, they want to hit it hard.
And he got nowhere for her anyway.
Yeah. Look where the cue ball would have been.
Yeah, we hit it way too hard. It wasn't easy. The pocket was very small coming from that angle. He had to have faith that he could make it straight in, come forward, out, in. Now the table is.
Well, they've relinquished control of the table.
Yeah. Do you cut this 9 ball and with inside? You have to hit it at some point.
I'm going to draw the 9 ball. I'm going to play the 9 ball first and draw it into the 11.
Into the 13.
Or whatever ball that is up right in the middle. The one right in the middle, up on top.
She's not even looking at it.
She's going to wish she had, because again, they're saving the problems for later.
Well, she's not playing safe, is she?
Yes, she is. So they want to go up there with ball in hand. That's actually smarter than trying to do what we were suggesting.
The concern there is that those balls were actually open, and a sneaky kick on this could tie that whole thing up.
Well, a sneaky kick on this could actually make the 6
That-
ball in the corner
and
afford a shot on the 8. Low percentage nonetheless,
exactly,
but a
but
shot.
there's something there.
That's right.
And the 9 sits well for any kind of carom into either pocket.
This is something we talked about yesterday, and it was
Yeah, and
the
this is even
example
better.
that came up.
This is even better. Jump shot on it. The 6 ball hits the 9 ball relatively full at one of the angles, and you can just call which pocket you want to go to.
But we were talking about leaving your opponent, letting him hang around and giving him a shot, and time at the table, playing safe, playing safe, playing safe, and them kicking, and then all of a sudden getting a low percentage shot, but they fire it right in, so it makes it tough. And they got ball in hand. Where do you start? I like this. I like starting with the 10 ball. It is the problem ball. And, of course, the 9 ball and the 11 are the next problem. But making this one, he follows right up to get straight in on the 9, give himself a little bit of an angle for the 11, pocket that, come down for the 2 balls on the bottom. One leads to the other, so. And getting position on that one by the corner pocket is anywhere on the table. Nice and easy. Don't come back out. There, perfect. That's perfect. He'll follow up 2 rails or even draw back. Either way he wants to handle this. There's different ways to get there, right, Freddie?
There is. The 11 is the tough ball here, so I think that he'd rather play for the 11 ball right now.
Well, if this is tough, chain me to the wall.
And there he goes. That way he can shoot it.
Do you play the 11 ball and draw it back?
I would. Let's play it out. If you do the other way, where do you go to shoot the 11?
Yeah. If you do it the other way, you have to shoot the ball with a lot of left low English and go 2 rails and come back to where you're at.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Bunt the 11 in and.
Do you bunt the 11 in? I'm going to draw it back a little bit.
If she can do that. Yeah, okay, she can do that.
Actually, the bunt's fine because they have an angle going up and the 8 ball, that's right. You got it. I thought she was straight in when I first glanced at it.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying about it. But she can stick it as long as she doesn't go
just make the ball
strange. There you go.
And Tyler should give her some pretty good shape on this 8. He'll probably just come right back up. He might go 2 rails forward. He might just draw it up a hair and get a position just to the left of where the cue ball is now. Just like that.
The low right hand English.
Yep.
A lot of people don't. Some people think that you're not supposed to use English, but that's a case that using just a touch of right hand English there allows you to stroke it and just let the English pop it up. If you had no English and you'd have to hit it harder than that to get it up there.
And we're tied at 1.
I mean 1-1. 1-1.
You looked at the score.
I looked at the score. And I wanted to. We look to be good. Tied 1-1.
This is the final match. There's no tomorrow for both these teams. There was for Doug and Leslie in the last match they just played.
Right. And guess what?
And
tomorrow came.
Tomorrow came, and guess what? Here they are. They find themselves with their back against the wall, and it's a race to 4. For all the cookies. They're playing for $600 because first place is $1,800. Second place, which the loser of this match will get, is $1,200 for 2 days or 3 days of work.
A couple of days of work.
A couple of days of work. This is the Scotch doubles. There was 22 teams. There's a 1,300 cap Fargo.
Well, here comes Doug's break. We're getting a lack of balls in the break.
Lack of balls?
Which happens in 8-ball. You'd think that with so many balls at the table, you'd make a ball every time, and sometimes the way things rack and sometimes the way the weather is, a ball will always go on the break. So far, I don't even know if anybody's made a ball on the break. If they have, it hasn't been too many.
Well, let's see. See if I can figure this out real quick. There's 6 rails on 6 rails on the table. Each one is 33 inches.
That's
long.
A lot of ciphering here.
Okay, so that's
You'd think
18. Is that correct? There's 198 linear inches. And there's 27 inches of open space. That's 4.5 times 4. That's
Got
you
to
know,
go.
there's 10% chance. You got 15 balls moving on a 3.5 by 7 table, and there's more than 10% space. It's almost 13 or 14% space for the ball to go in, and nothing goes in on these breaks.
That seems like a bigger percentage than I would ever imagine. Consider just looking at there.
Well, you're not looking at the square inches. You're looking at the linear inches.
I am looking at the linear inches. So
Yeah.
it's, 1,
And if
2,
198
3.
is correct, there's 27 inches of open space. 4.5 times 6. Good shot. So when you think of all the movement on the table, you think they'd go to an open space somewhere, but they don't.
So meanwhile, I mean, you expect here for Tyler and Bonnie to run out. All balls are wide open. They pick the right balls. And where do you go here?
I'm playing the 5-ball, the 4-ball, the 3-ball, and then these 2 down on the bottom for the 8.
Yeah.
The 2 down by the side, excuse me.
Down by the side.
And the good thing is, from anywhere up there, they can get to them because the 1-ball goes, and the 2-ball goes, and the 9-ball stops the cue ball from running away.
Running away, yeah. So as long as he doesn't get
out pretty good.
As long as they don't get behind the 15 ball off the 3-ball.
Want me to let him in? I'm going to step out of the booth. I'm going to bring you, I'm going to introduce
the legendary,
the one and only Robert LeBlanc. Confessions of a Pool Hustler. He's going to take my spot.
Well, Robert LeBlanc, Mr. Cotton himself, is coming in the booth. We've got Bonnie Hunkins and Tyler Styer out of Wisconsin running out the low balls. You can see
Did this match just start?
Well, what happened is, Bobby, that the team in blue, Tyler and Bonnie, they had to beat the other team twice, and so they got them in the first set very quickly, and they've gone on to the second set. Now it's a race to 4 for the finals. This is Tyler Styer from Wisconsin. Both of them from Wisconsin, obviously. They're Scotch doubles partners. And they've got the low balls. Looks pretty straightforward from here, I think. You just make the balls. Have these 1 and 2 as their last balls. Either one could.
This kid is a good player.
Oh, this is not as nice as he didn't have to go like that. I think he's gonna be shaking his head here. This thing was pretty much a hanger.
Oh, this is Scotch doubles.
Yeah, Scotch doubles.
Yeah, he's under. He wanted to hit a little harder.
Yeah,
there
a lot
for
harder.
sure.
He had a whole He had a whole table to come across. But I suppose if she just cuts this in, the cue ball should be always in play for the side pocket as long as she doesn't get behind the 8-ball. No, that's not true. She don't. kind of looking at this now, Bobby. Can she get anywhere for the 2-ball? A second ago, they couldn't possibly not get out, and now he's put in a spot that looks awfully difficult.
Yeah, he sure shot. It looks like from here, the ball's got quite a bit of room to go.
Yeah. I think she's got to go up table and get all the way past the 8-ball. She's going to get hidden by the 8-ball.
She's got
got there?
Yeah, she got there.
But now what can he do here to get her an easy 8-ball?
I think you use inside here and go 2 rails and come straight up toward the 8.
Right, so down table, scare the corner pocket.
Yeah, he should hit in between those 2 diamonds, about the pocket. If he cuts it in, you know, like right around the middle diamond.
Right.
And just go up toward the 8, and just kind of wherever it
ends up.
Wherever it lands, it's going to be good. You know, you got all these pockets to shoot it in. That's good. She should make this, I would think.
She should make this. It is straight in with a slight cut.
And this is a race to 4.
Race to 4. This is now that both teams have 1 loss, and this is the finals, it becomes a race to 4, as if they were in the 1-loss side. This rack really did get challenging when we were saying that you couldn't possibly not get on the 1-2 to make it easy for the 8 in the side pocket, but it is what it is, and here we are, and she's cutting right down towards us. Makes it. Bonnie Hunkins and Tyler Styer are up 2-1 and breaking. What do you think about this format, Bobby? The Scotch doubles. You play a lot of Scotch doubles?
I love it.
It's my favorite way to play. It's the most fun.
A huge Scotch doubles tournament with all the pros in it in Palm Springs years ago, and me and Robin Dodson won it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I loved it. I like the Scotch doubles. I think it's fun to play.
I've won a bunch of Scotch doubles tournaments. My favorite one by far is that we did a high and low draw, and I got the lowest handicap player. I drew the lowest handicap player, somebody's wife that just happened to be there to fill the last spot. Oh yeah, we won undefeated.
The funny thing about the one I won, Jan, my ex-girlfriend, she was a pretty good player. She's on the pro tour.
Professional player.
And her and I never won a match playing Scotch doubles. So then they have the thing in Palm Springs, and her and Robin were friends. I said, I'm just going to go ahead and play with Robin this time. And she says, well, it's your fault. We're always losing. She blamed it on me, right? And I can give her, like, all the balls. So me and Robin played the match, and we blew everybody away. It's top, all the champions. And she was madder than a wet hen. I said, I told you it wasn't me.
Was she madder than a wet hen before or after you said that?
She was mad before and after. She's kind of stayed mad.
And that's why the word X was in there.
Exactly.
Bonnie Hunkins to break now. Her team is up 2-1. They came out of the 1-loss side. They lost their first match that they played. They actually caught a bye in the first round and lost their first actual match that they played, and they've been grinding through the west side of the bracket all along.
The west side.
The west side. The 1-loss side.
That's such a nice way to put it,
I
Fred.
tell ya. Nobody's. I don't know if anybody's made a ball in the break and not scratched yet.
I was over in the other room a minute ago watching these girls play. This one girl broke the balls like Shane. Like, whoa.
Is that right?
And she weighed like 100 pounds. Yeah, she really hit them good. Because these balls, I swear, man, the last couple of days,
they are not breaking out. They've got the magic racket.
Everything. Every time you get up, it's tough.
And take a look at this. There's nothing you can call here that's easy. You can play a combination when the table's open, so she could elect to shoot something like the 13-4. Neither balls are favorable.
You know what I think I would do? I think I would shoot the 4 and move the 13 out of the way.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like hit the 4.
That way
knock the 13.
That way the 3 ball has somewhere
or the
to
2,
go.
And knock the 13 out of over to the rail over here, you know, and that cue ball stops. And he has a shot on the 3 or the 2. Because the 4 ball's a trouble ball here.
That's right. You can
I'd get rid
it out of the way
now.
First.
Isn't that what you would do, Fred?
That's exactly what I would do.
You're the 8-ball man. I know you'd agree.
I'm an 8-ball man. You're the 8-ball man. He's going to play the high balls instead. And again, that's not a bad idea. The 13 is the tough ball for stripes, but then you got the 12 and the 14, 15 hanging out in the middle of the table, going nowhere too.
Yeah, this is
If you're going to shoot this, you got to draw this up to the 2 ball.
What's this guy's Fargo rating? We don't know.
Well, you know, George had that.
George.
He's mentioned it earlier.
It don't matter. I was just curious. And my friend Kelly, she's waiting over there. She's been practicing. She says, "Where's my opponent?" She's playing this girl here in the red.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's who she's
Okay.
waiting on.
She's waiting, okay. This is Leslie Bernardi out of the San Francisco area. Her partner, Doug Whaley, in the background, going to be shooting next after she makes this 9 ball. This one here, if she's going to make this ball, she just got to crawl it and get it frozen on the side cushion. If she brings it down and she won't give a shot. Get over there. Okay, she bounced it out, so he's got something. I guess he must be able to make the 14 from that angle. Oh, that's a nice look there. I didn't realize that ball almost goes, this 12 ball. Does it pass the 4? It's close.
Yeah, it goes.
Right?
It's like half a pocket, but it goes.
From this angle, it looks like it had no chance of going. Now we need to see if he can see that 14. Past the 15. Looks like it can't. Might have to play combination. See, she got him in a tough spot here. That's what I was thinking. If she just laid it on the cushion, he can shoot that 11 ball, and then he can work it backwards to wherever he needed to. But that's in the past.
Yeah. Or shot hard enough to play position on the 12. Either way.
Yeah. It looks like he's shooting right at the 14. See, I was thinking that if she had played position for the 11 all the way up, and then he works his magic, the 14 and 12 go in the side pocket, but now that there's still the 11 there, that pocket isn't as available. Combination. Well, backing off from it. And that just opened up and solved everything.
Well, that was a good shot there.
Bobby, what do you like here?
I think I'd shoot the 11 first.
If she can see it, I like that play also.
11,
2 rails
you go
around,
2
3 rails around.
Yeah, and get on that 14 in the side or the corner wherever it stops.
If she can't see it, then she's got to play this ball and
I
follow
like
forward.
this.
She's got to follow forward about to the second diamond.
Yeah, or he can float down for the other one. But this works too if she can go forward.
She's made it. Did she float forward enough? Because she had to go. She had to go to the second diamond. She's about the diamond and a half up. Looks like he can get there.
I know what I would do.
Just
I'd shoot real hard with top right, hit the rail, and do the dipsy doodle and come down there.
Just slides
what I mean?
on down. Yeah. Oh, you're saying force follow.
Oh, he had an angle.
Yeah, he had an
Never
angle, so
mind.
he's fine.
Yeah.
And if she has an angle, she's got to make sure she gets all the way up to the 6 ball.
Could you go 2 rails, boom, boom, and come in between the gap?
I suppose you could, but you're coming across a 6-inch window. Which one does she want to do?
I would go two rails
and
in
maybe
between the 2,
yeah.
but on this end of the 2.
It's too straight. She should cut this as much as she can, I think. I think she's going to be hitting the 2 ball or going between them. Let's see what. Oh, she's hitting low now. Get up there if you're going to stroke her like that. She's not going to like it. She actually didn't need to hit it that hard if she was playing in the side pocket. I think half the internet chat was probably saying, why doesn't she just draw it straight back for the 8 in the side pocket? And you're probably right. That's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he can even hit this thin enough.
Can't even.
Doesn't look like.
Yeah, laying it on top of that ball is probably the worst thing that could possibly have ended up happening because he can't shoot at it now.
He's looking for a ref. You better get a ref on this shot. I don't think it's frozen.
Here comes the ref. Yesterday we had 2 refs coming in, but this time we're going to have 1. If the balls are frozen, you can shoot right at it without fear of double
You can
kiss.
push right through it.
Still has to guard against the double kiss if he shoots away and then somehow the cue ball comes back and whacks the tip. But banking straight across, I suppose. Oh, no. He's trying to.
I don't know what he's doing.
How could he possibly get it there? Off the deuce, maybe? Because he can't throw it. And of course, well, maybe he can. Maybe we just have a bad angle here. Maybe he can throw it in.
Doesn't look like he can
He's
hit
making hand motions as if he's going to hit this about 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? What is he?
He's called it.
Oh, you got to be off the 2. Can't be nothing else.
I love it. Oh.
My God, he.
Now, see, he did something I like to see. Sometimes you just got to whack it. You know?
He shot that ball 100 miles an hour. It didn't roll off.
It didn't roll off.
Man, he really
he reared back and fired.
Yeah,
if the ball got knocked off the table, somebody would have been hurt.
Did the ball get off the table?
No. Well, now it's just about execution here. 5 ball might be the only trouble ball, but sometimes that ends up being your last ball. I think all these balls, well, they have. Oh wow,
he's ducking.
He must be ducking.
He's ducking. He's going to put over there by the diamond.
If you were playing, you wouldn't be ducking, but because of the partner's aspect of it, ducking isn't a bad idea. And you can really take care of that 5 ball.
Yeah, if he's playing by himself, he's run out.
Right.
Can't get out, don't get in.
The only problem with ducking like this, that you give them that opportunity to come up with a miracle hero shot.
Like
right?
yesterday, that guy made that one crazy long rail bank to win the match after he played safe.
Exactly. Here comes the one rail kick.
You know what? Could be funny. She could kick it if she hits it full in the face.
Go right off the 5 ball.
Right
still
in the
go
5, swish it in the side pocket.
So she's got 2 shots at this.
Does she call anything?
She called the left side pocket. She might have to uncall it, but she's going to call it again. No, she's good with it. She says, here we go. I heard him say hit it full in the face. I'm going to do it. Nope.
Boy, she was close to.
She hit it. She had it good. She had a good shot
come
at it.
so close to making that.
Well, here we go. You got to shoot at some point, and these 2 players are excellent. So
I'm shooting the 6.
Yeah.
Shoot the 6. You come around, get in the middle of the table.
In these situations, I kind of wish that when whoever misses and leads to my partner or for me, that the ball is just an absolute hanger. That all I got to do is like sneeze and it falls in.
Yeah. She's shooting the 6, right? Yeah.
I would think so.
This is Hunkins, right?
Yes. Bonnie Hunkins.
That's a strange name, Hunkins. Huh?
I thought it was a nice name. I thought she said her name was Punkins.
Punkin. That's what they call you. That's what they say in Memphis. Hey,
right.
Punkin.
Hey, Punkin. So this is a combination of honey and pumpkin.
Yeah.
You know, it's an efficient name.
She's shooting the 1.
Well, I suppose if she makes this one, or if she misses this one, there's no bank on the 8 ball. But if she misses the 6 ball, straight back is on. I mean, that's just kind of inventing a problem. Sometimes you get that analysis paralysis, like we do all the time here.
I like this kid who's a partner. I know him. He's a nice kid.
Good player.
Tyler.
Good player. Up and coming young gun.
And he's a nice guy, too. Tyler is. Tyler Styer.
Mm-hmm.
One day when he becomes a great player, he'll be able to be a commentator.
There you go. She may just say, let's get all the way out here and play the 4 and be done with it. But no, she's eyeing up the 6 ball.
You got to shoot the 6. Is she ducking?
She's playing the 1. I mean, what? I don't understand all that motion when she does that. She's touching a spot behind the 6 ball. Why did she just?
No, she's going. She's trying to make the ball.
No,
she's
ducking.
safe.
And now, did you leave that bank? At one
No,
point, you're
she
going to leave
can't.
the straight back bank.
Boy, she come close to.
One more revolution,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was close.
And he's still going to call it, I think. No.
I liked him trying to run out the last shot.
Me too.
You know. But they're just trying to get ball in hand to start it off with,
Right,
I
get
guess.
get that hanger first ball.
The 8 ball to me is going. The 4 ball is going last.
No.
That's my key ball. I ain't shooting the 4 ever until it's the last ball, right?
I don't know. I don't
No,
know. If you got
it's
run
easy
out,
position anywhere.
that's true.
If
That's true. But look, he's already called that straight back.
I know one thing. If they make this, they're going to be sick.
Of course.
I think he can hit it.
I think full in the face. Oh.
No, hit it bad.
And here's the problem: he got hooked.
He'd feel real funny if he can't hit. I don't think he can make the ball.
And this is why you run out when you have an opportunity, or at least you try to.
I don't think he can make it, can he? Would that not be crazy if he can't hit one of his balls? He's just gonna
Hit the right side of the 6 ball. Go behind the 5.
yeah, and just
No, he can make it. He'd already said he can play the 5 ball in the side pocket.
yeah, go, yeah.
We're going to come out in a situation here. This 1 ball, I don't like leaving this last. It might seem obvious to a lot of people, but if you come up short or short on the 1 ball, then you got to travel up and down. But if the 2, 3, or 4 were the last ball, you never have to cross out of position.
You know, if I had the option here, I would still leave the 4
ball
for
last.
last. Depending on where you get in the 2 and 3. Yeah,
Right.
But you got to shoot the 1 next.
Right. Get it out of there. Maybe play for the 3 ball. If you shoot for the 4 ball here, you got to be perfect for everything else. Of course, it's all wide open, but
Come on, Tyler, shoot the 1,
shoot
buddy.
the 1. Playing for the 3 or 2 to the right side of the table. Oh boy.
Why he's leaving the 1, honestly.
Because it's just the cue ball's just short. If it was down table by another 6 inches, he'd already shot the 1. Well, he'll go ahead and shoot the 4 and go 2 rails around, I guess. I mean, really, Bobby, they can get out from anywhere, but. And there you go. See, now there's the problem. The 1 ball is still a problem. Now they got to shoot the 1 ball and go up and down the table.
Should have shot
the
that 1 out of there, boy.
The 1 ball, I think, leads it right. And the 1 ball is a trouble ball. It's an amazingly deceptive trouble ball.
Yeah, you can get funky on
funny
the
on
ball
right
on 2 or 3 different ways.
Exactly. And I think, you know, people who are watching the stream will probably say, how can they say that? Look, this isn't difficult. But then they'll have to remember how many times that ball of the side pocket with just their own balls hanging out there has made their life very difficult.
Now see what's happening.
That's what's happening here. She's back in the same spot. I know he can make this ball, but look what he has to do to get there. I don't like to sweat so much. If you pick the right balls, you don't sweat so much. Well, I expect him to make it. He's a great shot maker.
Now he's got to shoot this in. He got to hope he gets on the 3.
Right, and the 3.
He could get goofy on the 3 here. He probably won't because he's a good player.
Right.
But you could easily get goofy on this ball here.
And he did. There ain't no could about it.
Now they're forced into doing something.
Half ball safety.
do
And they've been playing safeties like this.
if she leaves the cue ball over there by the side where
I don't think she can cut this ball, can she? If she looked at it, no, there's no way.
well, you could, you know,
I mean, you fly it.
could with low right smack it in 100 miles an hour. Or if you bank it across the corner and play position, what if you miss?
You
And
play
if you
position
duck,
for you.
if you duck and move the cue ball on the other side of the table, you're going to put the 3 out of play where they get a free bank at the 8. They've left themselves in a pretty
If they shot the 1
to start with.
and they didn't get on the 2-3 for whatever reason, then you could still play the 4.
Exactly.
But the moment that they shot the 4, you
Never
put
shoot the 4 in.
and they never give themselves a good shot.
We're getting in trouble for saying this.
I know.
No, we're not. It was just.
It's yeah, I'd like to set those balls up again.
I guarantee if they replay and hear what we're saying, they're going to agree with us.
I think so.
Oh, yeah,
I would like to think so.
Oh,
you
they
know?
would. They would, because it was obvious of what happens here. What happens
Right.
here. I don't know what she's going to do.
And I think, you know, in their defense, he was probably trying to think of the easiest way to get out for his partner.
If I was going to duck, you know where I would lead the cue ball? I would bank the 3 long into the short rail and have the cue ball go down there by that hole.
Right, and I think that's exactly what she's doing. She's playing cue ball all the way, I believe. Just across the table to that spot. She came up short. She came up short. I think she was trying to get right.
The cue ball down there.
I think that's what she was trying to do, but her speed was just not there. Now do you bank this or do you?
I'd bank it across the corner and come down here with the cue ball
down here
in
below.
rail.
He'll be shooting next and be forced to shoot that bank shot. She looks and says,
I don't like
here we
this.
go. 3 rails around with cue ball.
I don't like it. I'm banking across the corner. But this ball can be made. We'll see. Looks like she's putting it pretty good. Got to hit it thin. Got to hit it thin. She made it.
How about it?
Nice shot.
And that's 2-2. Doug Whaley, Leslie Bernardi. What a great shot to be able to get there. Tyler and Bonnie have to kind of regroup because they had every opportunity.
Yeah, they had that game locked up.
They had 2 shots at going for runouts. They decided to play safe. And then shooting at that run out the 3rd time, that one in the side was the problem ball. I'd like to get rid of that one immediately, and it really caused trouble all the way around, didn't it, Bobby? Let's see if somebody can make a ball in the break this time without scratching. These balls have not been breaking up all that well. Leslie to break. Cue ball on the side.
I think I don't know. Now, see, once again, these balls are sitting goofy. I think if it wasn't for the 6 ball here, Freddie, I would shoot the 2. Because the 6 only goes in one pocket. You could shoot the 2 and move the 8 and then shoot the 4 next. But now you got the 6 ball to deal with, which is kind of tough from here. I don't know about the stripes. This is not. Whichever I tell you, whichever group you take,
there's a problem.
You're gonna have to maneuver pretty darn good.
Right.
Both sets of balls are sitting real funny. This is not easy.
Well, let's see what he decides on here.
I think I'm more likely to take the stripes. But like I say, either way, you know, he's got a.
Well, if he takes this 4 ball, he's got to bump that 2 ball out of there, but he's going to get trapped behind everything.
If the 2 goes by the 10, he can just bump the 14 here. You know, if it goes by the 10. I think that's what he's going to try to do. Just bump the 14 up, roll it, they'll roll a few inches.
Oh, so because the 2 ball passes.
I think if it passes, that's what he's going to do.
If it doesn't pass, he'll hit both the 2 and the 14 and hope.
Yeah, just like that. And that's good too. I like it.
She can make the 3.
I believe if I was her, I'd shoot the 5. If she can hit it. Can't see if she can hit it. Nope, she's shooting the 3. Where's the cue ball going to go? She might. This could get kind of crazy if she shoots this 3. Because she's going right
towards the 5. I think
Yeah.
she misses the 5.
She might even could possibly scratch from here. Oh, no.
There's the 5. Yeah.
Now it's getting really tricky.
Now
they're really in a mess. If this 7 don't go by that 2, they're really in a jackpot.
If it goes and he's got a slight ankle, he can slide over for the 6, which is currently the toughest ball on the table.
I don't think it goes. What about her hitting that 5? That threw a wrench in the works.
Right. But it was going towards it.
Yeah. We got 100 napkins up here. I knocked over a whole 4 glasses of water yesterday. Knocked over all of them at the same time.
We got your back.
How I did that.
The 5 ball isn't something to cut. Yeah, he must have an angle.
He's in a trap. He's in a jam here. Yeah, because that last shot, that just messed everything up. Now the stripes are a big favorite right now. Don't you think?
Well, let's take a look. Yeah, all the stripes go.
Even no matter what he does, I think the stripes are a big favorite, especially if that 7 don't go. I don't know what he's going to do. Yeah.
Now he took a look at cutting the ball on the side now. Does the 5 do something here? Fire at the 5. Can't bank the 1.
And the 7 deuce is about 1 out of 5 making that combination.
Oh, yeah. 7 in the side, he says. What?
Well, that looks hard from here. No, is that what he's doing?
It'd be tough to believe. He sort of used his stick to the side, and he overcut it. Oh, he went in.
And it kissed it in. It kind of kissed in. How'd that go?
Apparently, he was able to cut it more than we could see on the monitor. And
Can I have a replay, please?
I'm going to have to.
I guess we don't get one.
We don't get one. Oh, we can't. Here we go. Well, I should have done that because I did have the replay right on my hands.
Look, they're still in kind of a jam. He got to shoot the combination here. He's got to shoot the 1-5.
Unless you can see the 5, but here we go. And just fire at it. Come across. They're definitely. Well, if she makes this, they can run out. 1-5 combination. Is that what you're thinking, Bobby? And then slide across. Asking an awful lot. Maybe just make this ball.
She's shooting the 5. If she's using top left, she's trying to get on the 6 in the same hole. Look.
Oh, she can shoot the 5 clean.
She hit it good, too.
Can
I mean,
he
can still,
back cut this?
I think he can still cut it in, but she made a nice shot with that inside English, top left. Okay, if they run them here, they've earned it. They've shot 2 or 3 circus shots.
Well, if he can get another circus shot here and somehow get to the middle of the table, they've got a shot to get out.
You know what I would do? I would cut this in and load it up with low left, hit the rail there, and spin backward.
Left or right?
Left.
Oh, wow. That'd be quite a shot. Be pretty. Overcut that.
I'm quite a shooter. I'm just kidding. Just joking.
Meanwhile, Doug Whaley coming up. Open
shoot
table.
the 11.
Yeah, as we can all see, the 14 up there is
It
the
goes.
tough. 14 and
No, it
13.
goes.
It goes, but
Just
they're
get on
kind of
the
locked
rail.
up. Yeah,
I'd shoot the 11, just go right down to the end rail.
end rail.
You know, hit the side rail and go to the short rail. Wouldn't you?
I don't know if he can get there. Yeah, it's almost straight in with a slight angle, so you're kind of tempted to pound it. And if you go forward, you
I
get
think
trapped.
he just hit it kind of just medium, just not hard.
I think he agrees with you.
Just like that.
Get up there. That was no problem. Who's
Thank
even
you,
hesitating?
thank you.
Who's even hesitating on
Who's
that?
on my team?
They are.
Yeah, I thought just float right over there.
Float right over there. Well, he kind of blocked me, so I can really tell.
Made that shot, and the crowd's going crazy.
Crazy, I tell you. Leslie up here just come out a little bit. The 14 is the 15 is their last ball, and the 15 is in the middle of the table. And if they have it for the last ball,
I
it
can't
might
tell
get
his
tricky.
angle, but he should just float down here
He's
between
aiming high.
that gap. Just angle right toward that gap. Just like that. Just like
Get to the side pocket. Get to the side pocket.
See, I would have hit the rail and bounced over and it came in.
Try to get in the game, right,
Yeah.
right. And I think that may have been what he was trying to do, and maybe just underhit it a little bit.
Got too much center ball. Yeah, he was trying to.
Well, they're funny in here, and she's got to come up with a shot. Not surprisingly, ball in the side pocket. People who don't play this 8-ball, especially on the small tables, a lot, they seem to think that saying that doesn't make any sense, but they can find out for themselves.
What's
It
that?
comes up the ball in the side pocket, leaving it late. It's awfully tough to. It doesn't take much to be out of position.
From here, it looks like she can cut the ball in with low
Right.
right, and just come in there
Come
and
back
come straight
between-
back off the 10 in
between
the
the-
corner. It looks like,
I think so.
but I don't know. Maybe she can't. I can't. It looks like she can. We'll see.
It's thin.
And nothing else she can do. She has to shoot
Right,
it.
she has to shoot it.
She can't cut the 10 in. Then what?
Of course, we've said that before. Then people come up with some wild safeties that I don't have in my bag. Here we go. Leslie Bernardi digging with a low right-hand English. Oh, she's going to stand back up. If she's going to stand up, she should step back. Now she's going high.
Yeah, she might swish here.
She's going to get
She
around.
might go right in the corner.
And that's not going to make it into the pocket. That was 1/2 revolution from being fantastico. She was scared of. I think she was scared of knocking the 8-ball in, so she hit it slow. But the 8-ball would have gone, 1.5 past.
Well, Tyler
the
just going to
pocket.
cinch this one. Boo, boo.
Well, it's Bonnie that's up, so she's got to cinch it. And if she does, I'd say that's the the
Yeah.
winning shot.
And don't let her shoot the 6.
She's
When the one goes.
got to shoot the 1. Yes, she's shooting the 1.
Yeah,
She's in there.
She shoots pretty good.
I hope he doesn't try to spin this with inside and get a straight in shot out far. Not that it really matters, but just go 2 rails and out. Perfect. Hold it. Oh, I said perfect too soon. What do you think, Bob?
Roll down.
Got to. If she tries to do something else.
She could just shoot and stop.
I think she's got an angle.
Just
so
roll down. Just roll down. Pass the ball to the rail.
she's aiming low.
She's drawing the ball back.
And is that good?
From here, you can't. It looks like she.
It looks like there's a ball
No.
right in the way. Okay, he can see this. He has to be able to see this because he didn't even eye anything up. Stop shot was good, but boy, boy, oh boy. Three to 2. You can see the percentages there. 3 to 2. Styer and Hunkins on the hill, and they're about 4 to 1. Four to 1 favorite. Seems like it'd be more than that. But then it's just a race to 2, so I guess one game makes it a coin flip.
You think when they named Tyler, they did that because it rhymes with Styer? Tyler Styer?
They must have known how close they were.
Yeah, you think people do that just to?
Yeah. Well, you know, I met a guy named William Williams. I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
Did he forget his name or something? So give him the same first and last name.
Williams?
William Williams. I mean, I'm sure it happens. Right. 28 people on the stream are named William Williams. All right. Tyler and Bonnie on the hill. Tyler breaking. No one's really, not many balls in the break without scratching, if there have been any at all.
But broke 'em good.
Ball broke him good that time. Don't get tied up.
Don't tie that one up.
That's too bad there. If he hadn't tied that ball up, this would have been an easy out.
Yeah, the solids would have been hangers, and all of them would have been pretty easy. Now he's got a choice to make. I don't know what he's going to do. I can't tell you, folks.
Well, she's got to be the one to do it. How about just drilling the 10 into the 7, calling the 14?
That's what the shot is. Nice call, Fred.
All right, thank you,
Shoot
sir.
the 6, hit the 7, and 14's wired, and the rest of the balls are hanging. Yep, good call. Good call.
See if she does this.
I hope she don't try and play the 10 off the 14.
Oh.
No, shooting the just hit the
won't
side
work.
of the 7, the 14 goes.
Right.
Yeah, good call. Of course, now you got to wonder where the 10's going.
Probably got jammed on the 8 ball and tie it all up.
Because if she does that, it's a possibility the 10's going over there towards the
Over to-
12 and
right,
14.
right.
And who knows what's going to happen there, but that's the only shot they have.
I think so.
You know, there's nothing else.
Tyler's probably sitting there saying, well, I'm glad it's your shot.
Yeah.
Good shot of them. This is the 2017 BCAPL.
Doesn't that sound weird when you say 2017?
Yeah.
Man, I never thought I was going to be around this long.
Me
Ever.
neither. Me neither.
How old are you?
50 now. 50.
Dang.
When we hit the year 2000, that was a big deal.
Yeah, because everything's supposed to be blown up, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Come on there, people. Now shoot this 10 on the 7. There's nothing else. Nothing else to do. That's it.
All right.
And you've spotted it.
I spotted it. Once in a while, I get one bean in my jar.
No, you're a good 8-ball commentator.
Well, thank you, Bobby. So are you.
You know a lot about the game. I can tell.
Thank you, sir. Once in a while, like.
You're quite welcome.
Well, while she's thinking about it, you'd hate to just shoot this shot just to get stripes because the 7, 15,
No, you
14 are just kind of hanging
I'm telling
there.
you, just like you said, you got to shoot this ball now. There's no other choice. Don't shoot this.
The other thing is go ahead and go in the stripes and bank a ball into there, one of those balls. That would be shot choice number 2, and she's going for
like
just.
this.
Well, we'll see how long that 14 stays there, because there's no other ball to get there. Does he like the breakout?
Not everything's sitting crazy now. Now look, because
that was the I'll shoot this one shot, and you can figure it out
I
at
know,
your turn.
Now look
you know?
what's happened.
Now he's going to play the quadruple combination. This can't be easier.
No, but I know, but he don't have a choice.
Right.
If he shoot,
Yeah, he's going to shoot it. He's going to shoot the quadruple combination. The other one seems to lay easier than this.
Because he's got it.
And he's flying the 8-ball. Where does the 8-ball go if it hits that 7 too thin?
No, but I like this shot. I think this is what he should do.
Yeah, he has to shoot it at this point.
But like I say, I wish he'd have shot the 10 on the 7 to start with. That would open up things nicely, but this could be good. I'd hit this medium speed. I wouldn't.
Right, that way the 8-ball has no chance of going all the way up table into the corner pocket. Does this shot bring down the house? No, not really. It lays good. 14 in the corner. Get past it, and they.
That turned down nice.
He's got shot 10 on the side, right? Oh yeah.
13 is a little funny right here.
You were looking right down at it. Are we saying that doesn't go past the 5? No, it doesn't.
No.
Just got to get on the 5. She's looking at it. Goes off a 6. 6 makes that pocket big, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, man, you coming up some stuff. No, that's a good shot there. It's huge. Just hit the 6 anywhere.
Anywhere.
On the
It's
face.
got to go in.
Yeah, it goes right in the hole. Swish. Freddie's got some shots in his little pocket.
It feels like they've just thought about this entirely too long. He's got a nod. There's the nod. She just said, I'm going to just go 2 inches, 3 inches forward. You shoot the 13 off the 6, and he nodded. Apparently, they have to have 4 or 5 more nods. Oh, and he smiled. Oh, here he's saying, we got this.
Well,
crawl it up. Shouldn't get quite far enough.
Depending on the angle he has, I might try to play position right now for the 13 on that right side.
Yeah, if he can get there.
Just
instead of goofing around with.
I really think I would play the 14 and play position for that 13 now. She'd like roll right up in there, you'd think. I can't tell
if
from
the
here.
Angle is the tough part, right?
It's hard to tell.
If the 3 ball is sitting right on the point, then he can cut it into the 3 ball so he can get up there. But I don't know if he has that angle. Every time I look at this, Bobby, it looks like the 14 cue ball that they keep on changing positions. Surely to goodness he can go forward like you were saying.
I don't know what he's doing here. He's got to do something tricky here if he's.
2 balls in play.
He's going the end of the rail and coming back or something. Watch.
Draw 2 rails. 13 the side. He might hit this perfect. Not perfect. He's past it.
Now he's done left himself goofy now because she's going to be down there pretty far from the rail. I mean, close to the rail. If she makes it,
I think he was
But
just
he
trying to
shoots
get her
good,
too
You know,
perfect.
I mean, I'd rather have him shooting at it. I mean, he's a good little player.
Right. Cue ball's going away unless she's going to leave him long unless she's willing to go up and down. Yeah, see, she's just willing to give him long. Just bunt this in and have the cue ball crawl forward about a foot.
And I think he'll make it.
Okay. I think so too.
He shoots good.
This is what I think, Bobby, is that if this cue ball is on the right side of the line, if you draw the line from the pocket to the 15, he's going to draw it back for the 8 ball in the side pocket. It's too far past the line. See, I mean, he wants to leave her as simple as possible, but now this one's going the wrong way.
Yeah, it is.
Tough shot here. He can make this. Yeah, see, he's looking at the side pocket. Get me up there. Get me up there. Is this straighter than I'm thinking? It looks like he's got an angle.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to go toward the 2. I mean, I think he'll be like right in there.
Yeah. All right. Drawing straight back?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. From our angle, it looks like it's going right to the 2.
Oh, it is. It looks different on the table.
Yeah.
I think he is going towards
the 2, between the 2,
he is, look.
between the 2 and the 5. Just barely missing the 2, and he's staring it down.
You know what? You could hammer this in, just go straight across.
But playing up table,
And
I don't think he wants to do that. He was able to draw it straight up. Don't get her jacked up.
Is she over that ball totally?
Yeah, halfway.
No, she's got. She can hit a piece of the cue ball, I think.
This is what Scotch doubles is. You know, this is the challenge. Oh, she's left-handed. So she's much better off. If she was right-handed, it feels the bridge is funny, but the left-handed, well, the bridge is funny anyway because she's on top of the pocket. But I think she'd rather be left-handed here than right-handed. I don't know. She's got this. It's in there. That is the tournament national
Scotch boys and girls.
Platinum champions. We will see in a bit. But for Bobby Cotton, Mr. Robert LeBlanc, this is Freddie Agnew, the corner man. We'll see you in just a little bit.